big mistake that people make is that they try to implement major HR transformation without the involvement of the CEO and leadership team. I'm Bruce Pfau, Vice Chair of Human Resources for KPMG. If that CEO or your leadership team is apathetic or kind of menza about the whole idea, it won't matter what programs you develop because they won't get implemented and they won't take hold in the culture. You really need to have that as a precursor, and often that's a matter of the business environment, what's the business dictating, and a little bit of luck. I think here there was a few years ago a burning platform. We woke up and realized that employee engagement was low, turnover was high, and that it was affecting the business, it was affecting the practice, that we couldn't sustain KPMG as we knew it if we were going to have engagement levels that low and turnover that high. And so we knew we had to make a change. That was part of the motivation. And then the leadership team getting religion around that really helped us to make this a reality. It makes my job much easier to be challenged by that kind of motivating leadership team.
What's your favorite benefit or offering here?
My favorite benefit so far is the adoption credit that I received from the firm.
I feel like the people I work with are really my great motivator. My favorite? I really like the volunteer release time.
Well, I think I like all the work-family benefits that KPMG offers, including paternity leave, which was a surprise when I had my son and I was able to take a couple weeks off.
I could give you a long recitation, send you to a lot of academic research about all the factors that motivate people at work. There's been, hundreds of studies on it. But in my view, you can boil it down to four things. One, am I working for a winning organization that I'm proud of, or am I working for an organization that's losing? The second is whether I feel like I can get my job done. The things that a lot of people leave work at the end of the day, they're pulling their hair out because they don't have, their computer doesn't work, or they don't have the right information to provide to a customer or a client. Three, they want to be treated well. They want to be treated well interpersonally, from a sense of fairness, and they also want to be treated well economically. They want to be able to earn a good living. They want adequate rewards. They want competitive pay. They want that our best performers are being paid even more competitively than the best performers in other firms. We want to make sure that people get to share in the annual profits of the firm, and they want to be thinking about their earning power and their careers in the future. So they want good career development opportunities so that their career can progress. And then lastly, and this is true for most people, they usually feel this way, they want to enjoy the work that they do. And fortunately, most people do self-select into occupations that they enjoy.
Well, let's just start out from the very beginning. When I graduated from college, I interviewed at a bunch of the large firms. Back then it was the Big 8. I joined KPMG. I'm Liz Harper, and I'm a senior manager. I left KPMG back in 1992 after making manager. I knew that I wanted to start a family. It was very difficult back in 1992 to balance. There was not a lot of work-life balance, and I knew that I needed to find a job where I could have a little bit more time to position myself to start the family and to be able to have that work-life family balance. After 12 years of working at a very small firm where I worked a very limited part-time schedule, it worked for my family and for myself at that time. But since I'm entering, I feel like the second half of my career, I really feel like I need to be at a firm where I have a lot more opportunities. I decided to rejoin KPMG. Now it's very different. The firm has many initiatives on work-life balance. alternative work arrangements. They're very flexible and they want to make it work. I actually don't even really think a lot of my clients realize that I work an alternative work schedule, in that usually I just try to make my meetings during the 9 to 3 window. Definitely there are times when I'll have a meeting later on, but you know, that's the important thing. That's what a partner said to me early on. You are responsible for your calendar. If it's at 5 o'clock, a client wants to have a meeting at 5 o'clock and you can't make it, you have a commitment. For instance, this week, 3 of my children are going to have a holiday on Thursday. What I've done is I've worked around my schedule to take that day off to be able to spend time with them. So that's the key, is balancing. My client needs always come first, but I also need to balance that with my personal needs.
What else motivates you to do your job on a daily basis here? I think the career growth at KPMG is phenomenal. Like I said, I've been with the firm almost 7 years. And when I started, I was actually in college, my freshman year of college, and I started part-time as accounts payable in the Indianapolis office. And now, you know, I'm the head of training for the Northeast in just 7 years. So to me, that's a big deal, and not a lot of firms provide that type of growth.
Well, the recognition I get for doing good work and hard work that I get every day from my manager and my manager's manager, who recognizes my hard work, and that keeps me motivated.
I had a manager that would draw a smiley face on a scrap of paper and throw it at my head if I was getting too stressed out, just to remind me, hey, it's okay, it's, you know, everything's going to be all right, we're here for each other and we're going to work things out.